Ilya Rosanov. Shane Hollander. I wanted to introduce myself. Mind coming from?
Yes. I think so, probably.
Hi, and welcome back to SmutFairy Presents Heated Rivalry, a mini-series where we get to talk in detail about every single thought and feeling we've ever had about this show. I'm Elle.
And I'm Kato.
And for the final time, we'd like to welcome back Liza.
Hi, everyone. So exciting, so exciting.
Oh my God. Last episode.
We are going to the cottage.
We made it. We made it to the cottage.
My bags are packed.
I'm locked in.
The flights are booked.
I'm on my way.
I am actually going to Canada later this year, almost exclusively because I watched this show and was like, I want to go on a trip.
You see, the Canada's tourism Instagram has put in their bio Shane Hollander's homeland or something. They've put a little homage to Shane in it.
The region that the actual cottage is in, that they filmed in, has home of the cottage in its Instagram page.
That's so smart.
On booking.com, that would go nuclear.
I don't think you'd be able to get a reservation there. Like, I would get married there because, hey, it's beautiful.
It is. It's so private. It's wall-to-wall glass.
You could have a week or maybe two.
Oh.
You could go in the lake.
My God. This, I think, like, the fever pitch of this show right before this episode dropped, that was a moment in time.
Pandemonium.
You had to be there.
You had to be there.
Just pure
the anticipation.
Chaos.
You could feel it in the air. The cottage was coming. We're going to the cottage.
Like, the theories that were happening, they were flying around. There was everything.
It's so like good. Everyone knows how it's going to end because it's based on a book.
Yeah.
And still gagged to get to the cottage.
Oh my God. And just everyone was so just in it, like desperate.
Yeah.
You know,
we were all united at that time.
Amen. The world came together.
Exactly.
That's beautiful. And that's
a moment of peace.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. Anyway.
So one of the first moments in this episode is Scott winning an award for the most valued player?
MVP, most valuable player, yeah.
And in his speech, he's like, you know, we're here because we won the cup and blah, blah, blah. But that's not the most memorable thing that happened, is it? And he gives this whole speech about how everyone's been very supportive and he's feeling very loved, very happy, and things with Kip are great and all those kind of things. And I was like, oh, the babies.
And Kip at the bar watching him deliver the speech.
I know.
With all his friends.
Which my favourite post about that was being like, the most loving thing that like Scott's ever done is not making Kip come to a fucking hockey awards night.
I know. As someone who's had to attend those, obviously not at such a level, but like I have had to be the supportive partner and go with my partner at the time to their whatever thing. I don't care and I don't want to be there, but I am. And it always ends up that the person that you're with is talking to the people that they know and you don't know anybody and you're just kind of sitting there and it's the worst. So that was so genuinely loving and caring of Scott to be like, hey, baby, you just go hang out at your gay sports bar with your friends.
You hang out with your friends. You see them.
I'll come see you later.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Hot to me.
Hot to me.
So
hot to me.
Oh, my God. Because you know Kip. Sorry.
That's okay. We're going to the cottage. Ilya's flown to Canada. Shane
He's in slink mode. They're both in slink mode. They've both, okay, so I don't know if Liza knows, but we in our house, and certainly Elle also now, calls when celebrities wear like a hat and sunglasses trying to like disguise themselves, we call it slink mode.
Oh, you mean the Marvel movies I'm in disguise outfit.
Exactly.
Yeah. These giant, well-known superhero men and women that are globally recognizable put on a baseball cap and a Ray-Ban.
That's the one.
And everyone's like, who's that?
Exactly like what Scott does when he goes to the art gallery with Kip. He goes into slink mode very poorly.
But like, Ilya, you're meant to be on the DL. put the pipes away. Wear a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah,
if you don't want to
picking up attention just from being hot, and then they'll clock who you are.
Like,
and then Shane's like, "Did anybody see you?" And Ilya's like, "No, I don't think so."
It was so hot.
Looking?
The all black.
That might be his best look. That might be his best look in the show when he pulled it, because his hair looks amazing.
I would have hair looks. His hair looks good. I will say I think the best Ilya's hair looks is honestly episode 1 in the shower where it's like slicked back.
Yeah. Hot to me.
I'm no better than a man.
I'm no better than a man. But just immediately getting in the car being like, what car is this?
Yeah.
Is this a Jeep?
Just shitting on him immediately.
Is this a Jeep? No, it's British. It's good in the snow because, like, obviously Ilya is car boy. He liked the car. He liked car go fast. He liked
and
car
he's also
low
like,
to ground.
this is so boring and practical. What the fuck? And then he's like, but I love it. I love how boring you are.
I know.
I'm obsessed with you and your boring personality.
I love them.
But still, just immediately, that was so funny. Is this a Jeep?
He's like, ew.
Also, what did Jeep do to Jeep?
Absolutely catching strays.
Understandably so.
Drive-by of Jeep.
I know. So funny.
About 40% of this episode, I'd say, is just the boys in love.
The boys in love.
They're at the cottage. They're in the garden. They're at the lake. They're having little campfire. They're making dinner. They're making 12 hamburgers because Shane doesn't know how to halve a recipe.
Well, that's what the recipe said. The recipe said that, so like I did what the recipe said.
What, you don't know math?
Sorry, but the recipe said 100 grams of whatever, and I put 100 grams in.
Yeah,
I did.
Sorry. Just following instructions.
Sorry that I'm definitely somewhere on the spectrum and I can't.
Oh, pretty far along it actually. But
follow the exact instructions. The recipe
my
said that.
favorite part of this like whole bit, like all of them being like fucking cute, is when they're at the lake and Shane's sitting on the rock and Ilya's playing fucking mermaids doing handstands in his little booties, and then he comes up and he goes, "Give me a kiss." It makes me sick. He's so cute and silly.
Not the shoes, but then that moment by the campfire.
Oh, when his head's in his lap.
So the bird. I had to look up what a loon is. Because, like, I don't know what a loon is. And I had to look up.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that? A loon?
Fucking wolf bird.
The Canadian wolf bird. Heavy. But no, and him telling him about his mother.
Oh,
sweet baby.
Oh, my loves.
And yeah, it's just
that whole thing.
And they're like, he's wearing Shane's flannels, and like, it's just
they're so in love. They're so in love.
Yeah, I think Els used the right word here on the doc, which is tenderness.
It is. It's so cutesy and adorable, and they're like funny and laughing with each other. Like when they first get there, the whole like, "Well, sir, we have lots of rooms that you could choose from," you know.
Yeah.
And when they take him on the bed, and he's like, "Sir, don't treat the staff this way."
Yeah.
Like, and then when he tries to close the blinds, and Ilya's like,
"No, I want to see you."
You're giving me a gobby with your like straight up in front of this house made of glass.
I have not heard the word gobby in about 10 years.
That transported me.
That took me back in time.
Seriously.
Oh my God.
But he did, and it was great. And then just all those emotions and
I saw a post about that when he's in, doesn't let him put the blinds down. That's like from hooking up in the dark to loving in the light. And I was like, I'll throw up glass, you guys. What the fuck? You're killing me.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that? Like, seriously.
Jesus Christ.
And it's and you kind of notice it going through the show. Like the first few episodes are also like in the dark, like dark hotel rooms, like nighttime, like sneaking around kind of thing. And this is just like sunlight, big fucking windows. It's pretty much always daylight when they're fucking. Like, it's crazy. And speaking of sexual acts in the sunlight, the next thing that you've got on the list.
Well, my next note is in full capitals. Blowjob while on the phone.
This, I almost died at this.
This was really hot.
It was so hot.
Hot to me. Hot to me.
And it had like the bit where Ilya does the little like hand and like the creep when Shane's like, don't do that. And he's like, I'm going to ruin your fucking life. Like,
and then Ilya's head's like on Shane's knee and he's looking up at him like
a puppy. Even though he's about to be such a little shit about it.
What if I just, you know, made this really difficult for you?
Yeah, and then he's like, what if I was a hands-free throat goat?
Samsung spin cycle 3000 sloppy toppy while you're trying to have a conversation with your teammate.
Gluck Gluck 9000 in him. Like, he's got a hand on the thigh and then he reaches the other hand up, still going for it down there, and he's slapping him in the face.
That was so funny.
That was so funny.
And apparently that was improvised.
Yeah, and that makes sense to me. But also, I saw something that was like the end of the phone call, and it's like Hayden's perspective, and he's like, "Yeah, cheers, mate. No worries." And he's like, "I think so. I think Shane was just getting a fucking blowjob." Because it's like so obvious,
obvious,
like not even able to hide it.
And when it's like, I decided I'm putting as much trust in people as Shane had in the mute button on his phone during
I could never. I could never.
Oh
ever,
my God.
Ever. That simply would not happen.
Ilya put his whole pussy into that. You know what I mean? Like, he fully was like, I'm going to ruin you in under 2 minutes.
He used the whole tank.
Yeah, and his whole fucking throat. Like,
snaps for my girl, because like
what the hell?
Snaps for my girl, because he's got that down pat.
Yeah,
like he could genuinely. I don't know why I just had this thought, and it might be the dumbest thing I've ever said. But if they were on a plane together and it was going down, he could get the job done before they had to pull out the lifeboats. You know what I mean?
Fully. It was crazy work from him.
Absolutely,
but I just can't with the arm coming up and the little like cheek slaps. I cannot.
But it shows that they're now like able to be like fun and silly with each other.
They're playful.
In those moments. Playful and fun and silly and joyous.
They've really come into themselves, like
they're so comfortable with each other,
and even afterwards,
and each other, they've come into each other.
They have done that. But afterwards, when when Shane says like, "Oh, why was that so hot?" and Ilya's like, "Because you like being bed," and Shane's like, "That's not what this is, not anymore."
Yeah, he's like, "No, this is love, my man.
We're in love."
But like, he does like being bad, though.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
in all
two things can be true. Two things can be true.
Two things can absolutely be true here.
You know?
Yeah.
It's adorable. They're just so cutesy. Oh my God, the next line in your notes.
It kills me. So they're trying to figure out how to be happy together, what to do. Obviously, well, not obviously, but Ilya cannot go back to Russia. He
doesn't want to, and he
doesn't want to, and it's more so if he does, it's not going to end well for anybody.
There's nothing there for him.
No, and he doesn't want to play for Russia anymore.
Yeah.
And so he's like, maybe I could, marry Svetlana. She's a dual citizen. I could have American and Canadian passport.
Shane's face is like, yeah, and I could commit a murder-suicide right now.
Like, excuse me, sir, we're having mandatory holiday with someone, phone time, where we sit in silence on our phones and we play footsies with each other, and you're going to say I could marry Svetlana? How dare you?
Elle and I are very good at mandatory on phone time, just without the footsies.
No, mandatory on the phone time is essential to any like group trip.
If you are traveling with other people, they need to understand the importance of mandatory phone time, and you have to check that before you go.
Yeah. And it's between 3:30 and 5:30, mandatory.
And like basically absolute silence, except for when you send like memes to each other from 30 centimeters apart and laugh at them. That's
and aircon on.
Aircon on.
Probably a Coke Zero.
Yeah, and probably like a shower.
Absolutely. And then you slowly get ready for dinner.
Now imagine that. Again. Imagine that, and you're in love with somebody, and they turn around and say, well, I could marry somebody else. Whoa, you've just ruined mandatory on the phone time.
Just shoot me.
You come into my house.
You come into my cabin. I have thoughts on the fact that they call this a cabin. It's not one. I know cabins. I lived in a Nordic country.
Exactly.
You come into my cottage.
You're wearing my flannel. You make fun of my inability to half a recipe because I'm a strict rule-following loser. You give me a blowjob at a window, or I give you a blowjob with a window, and now you say you're going to marry Svetlana?
We play mermaids in the lake.
Yeah, you say, gimme kiss.
I have a gun.
I'm going to ruin everyone's life.
Literally, you can, like, the eye acting from Hudson here of the absolute crash out that happened immediately, and him being like, keep it under lock, see what he says, is so good. Like, he's so good at it.
It's like you can see his, like, stomach fall out of his ass. You know that feeling where his stomach drops?
Guts out asshole, absolutely.
And he's just like, oh my God.
It's like,
what do I do?
And I could blow up this whole cottage. Like, what? Like,
I'll take us both out. Like,
yeah, neither of us are leaving alive.
Even that whole chat, finally some nice communication from the two of them. Like, they talk a lot, but when do they actually say what's important?
Exactly.
And it just ending with, don't marry Svetlana.
Don't marry Svetlana.
Please.
But then they kind of figure out, like, you could play for Montreal. It's not too far away.
I love that that's, like, hours later.
Yeah.
And
he's
clearly Shane's just, like, sitting up in bed.
Oh, the hamster wheel is running.
Planning. And him just being like,
going.
And the inability to wait until it's, like, the morning and just be like,
yeah, he's like, I need to tell you right now.
I have a plan. Ilya, I figured it out. I entered the mind palace.
All our problems.
I'm back, and I've got it. And Ilya's like, I just want to go to sleep.
Is this bedtime? At what point in this episode, because it's not in this list here, do they say that they love each other?
This is it.
It's
after that, yeah.
Yeah.
This is it.
Shane's like, I've worked it all out. I've planned out our whole lives so that you can be an American citizen and you don't have to marry a woman and we can still be together, by the way.
And then just Ilya saying, I love you in Russian over and over again to, like, build up the courage to say it.
In English, yeah. And Shane just being like, holy shit. And like,
so valid.
I love you too.
So valid. You can see the moment where he goes, holy shit. And Ilya's like,
should I have said that? Oh, fuck.
And then he says, I love you too.
And then he says, does it scare you? And Ilya says, not anymore. These gays are trying to kill me.
They're trying to kill me.
They're actively trying to kill me.
Oh my God.
And Ilya's just like lying on top of him and he's like, not anymore.
Oh my God.
Precious little baby angels.
I'm going to watch this episode again after this.
Every time I see like the clips, I'm like, I'm mentally ill. Like, what the hell? I was saying to Ella, I was like, I'm not really like a yearner, you know, like I am a yearner. The thing is, I am a yearner. I'm not an outward. Not an outward yearner. I keep that shit in a box because letting it out is really messy.
And that sounds really healthy.
Yeah, no, that is a good system. So far it's going well. But like, that's why I think I've never like fangirled and that kind of thing, because I'm like, nah, keep that shit on lock because it's just too hard to keep having to go through it being a disappointment or blah, blah, blah. My therapist loves to hear about it. But this show fucking opened the box and I was so unwell for like 10 days. I was like, I'm not doing well.
Yeah, fully.
And even Shane just like being like, oh, I love you so fucking much. Like just finally being able to say
He's like the relief of being able to just say it out loud.
Like both of them are like, oh, thank God that's over.
Yeah, they're like, okay, everyone on the same page. Like literally 10 years later.
10 years. And all those memes where it's like, oh, the 10 years situationship, like it worked out. That's not a sign for you, by the way. That's not
No.
for you.
Don't enter into that.
No.
Not allowed.
No. Not allowed.
If a situationship is more than 6 months, we've got a serious problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're either something or you're not.
That's
just... But also they both knew what it was so long ago.
They're a different case. But
it's
for
also
anyone listening.
Yeah. In their case, it's like, what could they be besides a situationship? They couldn't see a way out of that.
It was illegal to be gay.
Like for Ilya, it was in Russia, but also like in hockey, that's not something that you want
basically
coming out.
Illegal to be gay again.
Essentially, yeah.
Oh, that was just...
it was beautiful.
My little heart.
It was perfect, actually.
Yeah.
I have no notes.
Could not have
one
made
note.
it better.
No.
It was so
perfect.
good.
So we go from being on such a high to maybe going to one of the lowest moments of this series.
Don't do
Such
this
a
to me.
record scratch.
Don't do this to me.
The way I lost all of my insides, my stomach, next week, gone. No idea.
Yep.
Ilya and Shane leave their phones inside because they're in the lake, they're playing, they're kissing, the blah, blah, blah. They're coming back inside. Give me kiss. Making out against the glass. Someone's been trying to call Shane over and over again. His phone's ringing. Shane's dad has left a charger in the cabin. So he's just popped around to get it. He's rung a couple times, didn't get through. His dad's there like, are you seeing that?
He's like, hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
He leaves so quickly. He gets in the car. He sprints away.
There was fucking smoke coming off the back of his heels.
Tires screeching.
He skedaddled out of there.
That's
He
the word for it.
skedaddled.
He skedaddled.
He skedaddled.
But
also, like,
panics.
I get it. They both panicked. And his dad was like, ah!
I don't know. And I saw people saying like, oh, like I thought, why didn't the dad talk to him? Like that's so unlike him. I didn't think that the show would go this way. But in my mind, how I sort of read it, the dad was like, what have I done?
Yeah, like that's their space.
I can't believe that I've just rocked up to my adult son's house without checking with him first. Like I don't think he ran away because he was like, oh my God, ew. I think he ran away because he was like, oh, what have I done? Space. I can't believe I've just done this. You know?
Yeah.
And you can even tell when after Shane's impeding crash out that the dad got home and didn't tell the mum. He was like, not my place. Not my place. I already crossed a massive line and I have made massive fuck up here.
Yeah, he's like, we're going to wait for Shane to come to us.
Yeah.
Which, what a great guy.
Oh,
still don't know his name. Shout out Shane.
It's David.
Oh, David! I guess David earlier.
Some good father representation on the screen. It's hard to come by these days.
Yeah. Actually, the dads are all, except Ilya's dad, but like Kip's dad also pretty good.
Yeah, very good.
Like,
very good.
Allies.
So naturally,
Shane's doing
crashes
really
out.
well.
Ilya crashes out. They both kind of cancel each other out in a way where they both like figure out the problem together, which was really cute.
I don't think Ilya crashes out. I don't think he does. I think he holds his shit together pretty well because he's like, let's do it. Like, we need to solve this problem. You know what I mean?
I also think he's like, well, it's out there now.
I think he crashes out on the inside.
Yeah.
He would definitely hold it together for Shane.
Yeah,
exactly. And they're basically like, we just need to go and talk to your parents right now. Get in the car. Let's go.
But it's one of my favorite, like, fucking sassy Ilya bits where he's wearing the Boston shirt. He's like, can you not wear that? He's like, oh, they don't know I play for Boston.
He's like, that will not help.
In the grand scheme of things, Shane, I don't think that's...
Shane's like, for fuck's sake.
I
and Ilya's like,
think that would
insane.
be a nail in the coffin. That would be hilarious.
But also when Shane was like, oh, this is a nightmare. And Ilya goes, maybe it's time to wake up, yes?
Yeah.
When he does the little, like under the chin, like look in the eye.
It's okay. It's okay.
I've got you. It's going to be fine.
Oh, my God.
And they're together and they can do
We're
it together.
a team.
So they rock up at Una and David's house. And obviously David hasn't told Una. And so the first thing that really his mum clocks is like, why the fuck is Ilya Rozanov in my house.
And standing. Why are they both
guy.
standing like that? Oh my God. Like fucking losers. Like, you've never seen Ilya with less riz than he had in this moment.
He had absolutely nothing to do or say.
He's like, I can't say or do anything. I have to let Shane do it, so I'm just gonna wait here.
And the one thing he does say is lovers, and Shane's like, ew.
Don't say that.
Ew. And he like has his hand on Shane's shoulder and he's like, no, okay, fuck, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I'll stand over here then.
I'll stand over here.
Lovers. Ew, Ilya.
Ew, Ilya. Ew. No.
Which I would also say ew. That's a heinous word.
Lovers?
Lovers.
Lover, I hardly know her. Okay, like, come on. I make that joke as like a reflex. I actually can't help myself.
It's so funny.
It's a
so
tick.
funny.
She's like,
Shane's parents are, I think, hesitant in the way because Shane's career obviously is the most important thing to him because, you know, Shane's mum is his manager. That's very important to them. It's their whole life. So when they're like, you're together, have you ever let him win?
Oh, no.
Him being like, have you ever let Dad win at cards? Yeah.
I don't fucking think so. I don't fucking think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought.
And then after that, everything's totally fine. Like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't even really we're worried about you being gay. It's like, did you let this Russian win?
But also I think like most of their reaction just seemed to be like shock in terms of like, how did we not know this? Like,
yeah.
What do you mean it's been this long? And like, like they're obviously like a pretty close family and they're probably not used to Shane having secrets.
Yeah.
And so they're probably like, fuck, he kept this secret from us for so long. Yeah. But they're not like in a mad way. They're just like, what?
And
David, when he's like, you're a ladies' man.
He's like,
Ilya.
It is true. It is true. The rumors are
Ilya's
true.
like, two things can be true.
Hey.
I cannot deny these accusations.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, I got game.
Sorry.
I'm
sorry, I'm the Rizzler.
And then he has very good Russian vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ilya's perspective of like him coming from like such an awful family and then just like going to see Shane's parents and they feed him this bomb pasta and they give him his Russian vodka and he's eating it with his little like head bob. And the fucking like still that comes up in posts all the time that sends me is when Shane's like talking to his parents and Ilya's like, with the spaghetti.
Well,
he's housing it.
Another gut-wrenching fucking thing I saw was like, do you think this is the first home-cooked meal he's had since his mum died? Oh,
Yeah.
Ruined my week. I'm devastated.
That's good, isn't it?
That's
really
that's
good.
so fine. I'm just bleeding out now.
Yeah, fine.
Like,
why not?
He's trying to have a conversation, Shane, and he's like, stop. And Ilya's like, no. I'm hungry.
He's like, it's delicious.
I saw another thing about the actor Connor that plays Ilya, and he was saying that he's like very LA. All he eats is like salads and like no carbs, and so it was the first bowl of pasta that he'd eaten in such a long time. So the reaction was quite genuine because he was so happy to be eating pasta.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah. I loved it.
I mean, no wonder
so
he looks
precious.
like such a fucking Adonis.
Yeah. No pasta.
No pasta.
No pasta.
I love his parents and the chat with the mum outside.
That part made me like full body sob. Like,
Yeah.
And it's such a like, I always cry at like TV shows or whatever where it's like really like gay coming out, like kind of like vulnerable moments like that. And I was like, it's just so beautiful. And she was just like, she said all the right things. And it's just like, I don't know. It just made me like dry heave. I was crying so hard.
I was an absolute mess.
From here until the end.
But what I really thought was super sweet was like, I don't think at any point Shane really felt like he needed to forgive his mother for anything. You know what I mean?
No.
But she says, please forgive me. I think he said that purely because she needed to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like,
That
he
was
would have
just-
been like, this is not anything to do with, like, it's not your fault at all. Like, this is my problem that I've been dealing with. You have nothing to apologize for. But it's like, she obviously needs to hear this.
Just so beautiful.
Because he knows what his mum's like. She takes him and his well-being very seriously.
So seriously.
So seriously that she's already going into fucking
she's got the brand deals.
Kris Jenner mode.
I was going to say, she was like,
I can make a fortune.
The emotional stuff we've had the chat, you know, he's good, I'm good, we've dealt with that. Let's talk money. Let's talk endorsements. Let's talk merchandising. How are we going to do it? Let's talk brand deals.
Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Let's talk every brand that we can get on board here. Rolex, we'll love it.
Yeah, and Shane's like head on table, like having a fucking panic attack.
Stop. No, because I'm not okay about Ilya there.
No, when he's like, it's okay, and like your family's here. You're good here. Your boyfriend is here.
He's
all
like,
good.
Wait, what? My what?
It's like, my what now?
My what? And Ilya being like, I think so, yeah. You think?
I mean, yes, I think so, probably.
Probably.
It is what we're doing here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
it's beautiful.
Those precious little sugar pies.
And then, no, what really sent me was then straight after that, he gives him the little smooch.
And his parents being like, since what was it?
Rookie season.
And then the dad's being
summer
like, summer before.
Yeah, and they're like, ah. And we're all like, ah.
As they're leaving, when they're like going, because they're like, we'll come over for dinner to like their cottage.
Text before.
And then they're like, no, we'll just get, no, please text. Please.
And the dad's like, we'll text.
We'll text. We texting.
David's like, I fully will be texting you every time I come to your house for the rest of your life.
Amen.
I will not make that mistake again.
Yeah.
I want to know, I need to know what Shane's going to cook for them when they come over.
I do need to know that.
12 hamburgers.
1 million hamburgers.
Yeah, he's making the full recipe, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think Ilya would write out the half recipe for Shane.
That's so adorable. Why would you say that?
Don't, because he would.
Why would you say that to me?
No, why did you say that?
Why did you say that?
Don't. These posts that expand the canon fucking kill me.
Like, can you imagine
I'm in
them
my
like
element.
Can you imagine them like cooking and Shane's like, and Ilya's like sitting there and he's like stealing little bits.
Yeah,
and
he's
being
sitting
a
on the
pest.
corner counter.
Yeah.
Or he's actually just really good at cooking and can just eyeball everything and it turns out fine and it makes Shane really annoyed, but he secretly loves it.
Yeah, because Ilya's been on his own since he was 12 years old. He's a good cook.
Oh my God.
He's had to feed
do
himself.
this to ourselves? What's wrong with us, dude?
What is wrong with us?
Salt in the wound.
We're
This is
literally...
It's
like that
sadistic behavior.
experiment. That
Masochistic.
experiment where they like hit the buzzer and someone yells, but then the person in the white coat is like, no, keep doing it, except I'm the
Do it
person
again.
with the white coat and I'm the person on the other side and I'm the person hitting the buzzer.
I'm all of it. It's me. I'm doing it to myself.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I will send you the full thing, by the way. I
And
found
then-
the
It's so
original
sad.
fanfic.
We found the ancient texts.
I found the ancient texts.
and then wait, which ancient text?
The one I sent you.
The Stucky fan fiction that started this whole thing. The fan fiction
Oh,
that
Elle sent me
started
the
all of this.
screenshot of that.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Please send it.
I will.
I find that so funny that it's a fucking Bucky Steve Rogers fan fiction.
It
I nearly
makes
wore
so
my
much
Bucky
sense to
shirt.
me.
I nearly wore my Bucky shirt. Okay, it wasn't clean.
Represent.
Got Bob.
We got Bob instead.
Represent. And then when they leave and are like, please text, and then the credits shot of them in the car together, I was like sobbing alone in my bed at midnight with my headphones on with my dad next door because I was home for fucking Christmas.
Real. Oh my God.
Sickened.
Suck him back in.
And they're holding their hands and Elle's crying now.
Suck him back in. Oh God.
It's too much. Like,
It's sick. And twisted.
It's sick and twisted.
Sick and
What they
twisted.
did to me with this show is sick and twisted.
I
But I
didn't
thank them
realize
for
I was
it.
capable of such a range of emotions over the
and I
holiday
ate that
period.
shit up.
And Merry Christmas as well to everyone listening.
Yeah.
I think
Just Christmas and Happy
such
New Year to you and yours. We were
Happy
fucking
New Year.
sick.
Many happy returns.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about like being on the internet that week was like most of the people watching it were back in their family houses, like their childhood houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. And so it just added this like extra level of like complexity to the feelings of like you're already around your family and all those kind of things. And
it
then
was
you're
a
going to be
really specific
like emotionally ruined.
Yeah.
Already
I watched it with my
like
sister and
emotionally difficult to do
insane.
Christmas for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the reason the internet was so much like fun that week or so wild was because everyone was going home to their families, which is always a lot, even if, you know, you love your family or whatever. Like if you go home to your family and then we're all online having a collective psychosis over this show. And so everyone was just like going online to escape their family and to talk about this show that we're all having a collective psychosis about. And so it just was like feeding each other to like
Exactly.
Oh my God. We all went nuts.
It was such a moment in time.
It was
I will
so
never
good.
forget. I will
Yeah,
never
where
be
were you
able
when
to-
you watched The Cottage?
I can tell you exactly where I was.
I literally at one point I was watching with my sister and my friend Em. She was there on Boxing Day. And we had to go upstairs in my family home because they were using the TV downstairs. And when they finally said, "I love you," I genuinely fell to the floor and started rolling around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just could not.
You have to have a physical
myself.
reaction to it.
It has to come out somehow.
It's got to come out.
And that's what this podcast is. It's just us trying to get the deep.
I can tell you exactly the circumstances under which I watched The Cottage, which was on Boxing Day. I drove from Sydney to Melbourne. I was on the road for 10 hours. I got to Melbourne. I got to the apartment that I was staying at, which is my dad's apartment that he's got over there. And no one was there except me because Dad was flying in that night. I got there, went to pee before I went to get my suitcase and bring it up, got locked in the toilet for 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. I was on FaceTime with Elle trying to like MacGyver my way out of the fucking toilet using the
back of an earring.
And then Dad finally landed and could reply to my texts and showed really not enough urgency in his texts. But
he's like, we'll be on the way.
Yeah, I got locked in there at just before 5:30 and I got out at 8 o'clock. And thank God I had my phone.
After a 12-hour drive.
After being on the road since 8 a.m. And by myself. And then I was in the toilet by myself for 2.5 hours. Then we went to a dinner because we hadn't seen each other for Christmas. It was Boxing Day. We all went to dinner together.
One thing about being locked in the toilet, when everyone else arrived, they just opened the door from the outside and they were
it was only broken from the inside.
We forgot to tell you that you shouldn't close the door.
It was only broken from the inside. So Dad and his partner came and just like opened the door and I went, no, fuck off.
Yeah.
I would have kicked the door down. I would have kicked the door down.
I knew someone was coming, which meant I knew I'd get out. It was more, why does it have to take so long? And Dad was like, bit of nice scroll time for you. And I was like, I'll kill you. I've been in this toilet for an hour and a half. Hurry up. And so then we went to dinner. And then by the time I got home and we did Christmas presents and blah, 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 it was like 11:30. And then I locked in to watch The Cottage.
Fuck yeah.
My God.
What a day.
I
will always remember the day I watched The Cottage.
Oh my God. Wow.
Crazy shit.
Media.
So
art.
good.
Art, it brings people together. You know,
oh,
and it's
doesn't
and isn't this art?
High art. Art of the highest pedigree.
Oh my God. Make more TV like this, please.
Please, I'm begging.
Jacob Tierney needs to be allowed to make whatever the fuck he wants in perpetuity.
Give him every budget anyone's ever had.
The thing is, I'm really hoping for season 2 that now that it's so popular, they're probably going to get a much bigger budget, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that to change the aesthetic and vibe of the show at all.
I don't think it will.
No.
I'm hoping it doesn't because I'm like, actually, it's perfect.
You can film in 40 days instead of 37.
38.
Like
38.
Maybe just like pay everyone more. You know? I think the actual way that you made it was perfect.
I agree.
And like you can have a day off in there somewhere. You can have a day off.
Yeah, like chill with it a little bit. But like, I just, you know, when you see like even like John Wick's an example of this, which is like the first movie, it was very, very low budget. And it's the cutting that makes it so good. And like the actual movie itself was not that expensive to make. Whereas in the ones after that, you can see the budget was so much bigger. Like, and it kind of like changed the vibe a little bit. Like there's something gritty about it. When
even
it's
like Stranger Things. Like Stranger Things started off so basic and like chill and it was awesome. And like I'm not saying I didn't like the last season, but the last season I was like, whoa.
I haven't even watched
through
it.
the last season right now, but it is so Netflix sheen. Like everything is so in
CG.
focus and sharp, and like it's really taken away from the concept of this being in the 80s because you're like, that's filmed this year.
Yeah, especially because like Millie Bobby Brown's absolutely seen an iPhone. You know what I mean? She's on the screen like
she's got the Botox forehead.
She's mewing. Anyway, we're cutting into hard out with Stranger Things nonsense, but we made it.
We've done it.
We did it.
We're leaving the cottage. Or maybe the cottage is leaving us.
Mentally, I'm never leaving the cottage.
I'm going to go watch that episode. I'm genuinely going to go watch the final episode again right now.
Yeah. I think I probably will today also.
Yeah.
That's the kind of vibe.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed this mini-series. We've had so much fun making it.
Yes.
We'll be over on
tell
Instagram.
All your friends.
Let us know what you think. We want to talk about it more, please. And thank you.
Share this with all of your fellow Heated Rivalry tragics. The Loons, I believe they're calling themselves, which I guess we're included in.
The Loons in the Loonery, I've heard.
I'm a lunatic.
I'm a lunatic.
The
lunatics. Because we love to talk about it, as you can tell.
We love it so much.
Honestly, we could keep talking about it for hours.
Yeah, we did pretty well to keep it to what we did. And we'll be back to our regularly scheduled nonsense
probably
shortly. Probably next month.
We'll see you when we see you.
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram at SmutFairyPod and message us. We like hearing from you.
We love it.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Liza.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.